friends, good morning. This is Joseph Asoh, lead pastor of Ocean of Grace International Kingdom Center. A while ago, a friend of mine, my special assistant, Prince, asked me a very key question, and his question was, how are we going to cope in these times of the end? What's the place of miracles in our generation as compared to the times of Christ? And I felt that I need to answer him not just theologically, but I need to have biblical support. So my answer to him this morning is the nature of miracles that we need in our time is very much different from the nature of miracles that occurred in the times of Christ and the apostles. In the times of Christ and the apostles, there was need to multiply 2 fishes, 5 loaves of bread to feed 4,000, 5,000, and so on and so forth. There was need for the eyes of the blind to be opened, the feet of the lame to be strengthened, and all of that. And I think that there was so much need for miracles of that nature, of that order at that time, because there were very few medical advancements. In our time, things have changed. This is the time where so much human effort, creativity had brought the world to a place of technological advancement. So we have the medical expertise to open the eyes of the blind to a very great degree, the medical expertise to strengthen the feet of the lame to walk. Bionic systems are there, prosthetics and all of that. So the need for miracle in our generation is of a different class. The miracles we need in this dispensation is high level of intelligence that will be able to create systems to feed the poor, to clothe the naked, to house the homeless. It's a system to run governance to reflect the dimensions of heaven. The miracles we need in our time is teachings that will bring ordinary men to become leaders of systems, cultures, society, that will reposition people to be able to bring the necessary change on the world. Now, if I were to quote scriptures in Isaiah 11:9, it says that the earth shall be full of the knowledge of God as the waters cover the sea. And in Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 14, the same thing is said in another fashion, that the earth will be full with the glory of the knowledge of God as the waters cover the sea. So what it means is that our generation is not crying out for miracles of raising the dead, healing the sick, cleansing the leper. Our generation is crying out for the proliferation of the knowledge, the wisdom, the technology, the systems, the patterns, the ideas, concepts, the mechanism, the structure of God to fill the earth as the waters cover the sea. Now what this will give rise to is likened to what Isaiah chapter 2 says, that out of Zion shall go forth the law. Nations will come to the brightness of our rising. They will demand for us to give them the blueprints, the technology by which heaven is sustained, by which heaven functions, by which heaven is what it is, so that they can apply the same system to the problems of the world and bring solution and bring the world to become a better place. Because in Matthew 6 verse 10, it says, "Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven." So God's desire is for earth to run, function, operate by the same principles by which heaven runs on. The system of this world needs to become the system of God, in not just in the creative dimension that God created the earth, but in relationship, in association, in fluidity with the nature of God. We need to become one with heaven. The earth needs to migrate from our human-based operating system to the God class, to the dimension where we think, fellowship, associate, operate with the ideologies of heaven. So when we see a man who is lame, we're not just thinking of helping him to work. We're thinking of creating a system that there will never be a reason for anyone to be incapable of doing what they ought to do because they do not have a limb or a hand or something. Everybody is able to function with the full capacity, full dimension of which God has created us, and that's the new miracles that we need to pray for. An increase in our IQ, an increase in our EQ, our emotional intelligence to balance with our intelligent quotient and our spiritual quotient. All of this coming together to produce a man who is functioning like God on the earth. I hope that I've been able to put a little bit of perspective to the question that was asked earlier. I'm sure that you've been blessed listening to us. This is Joseph Asoh, lead pastor, Ocean of Grace International Kingdom Center here in Port Harcourt. Every Sunday evening, 4 p.m., 183 Ruboko in the Car Road, off Airport Road, Port Harcourt. We fellowship 4 p.m. at the Silk Auditorium. So we would like to invite you to be part of us, share the concepts of God, the nature of God, the dimension of God, the technology of God that runs heaven being brought to earth, so that earth can become like heaven in everything, while we await the coming of Jesus Christ to bring the restoration of all things. Thank you so much, and God bless you.